After 13 odd years of displaying sheer class, raw pace, and unrivaled handling on the streets of Europe, the Nissan GT-R is being edged out of the European automobile market unceremoniously. Sadly, this tenacious sports car is now bowing out for new models to enter the scene. Rather, it's been forced out by some new restrictions initiated by the European Union. As we mourn the GT-R's exit from one of the world's most developed continents, we thought it might be a good time to pay homage to this luxury sports car. Just how good is the Nissan GT-R? Why is it nicknamed Godzilla? And why is it banned in Europe? Stay tuned to get the full gist. The Nissan GT-R, or Skyline GT-R, is a legendary Japanese supercar with plenty of capacity and untamed power. It has a rich motorsports heritage and delivers just the right performance to match that reputation. When Nissan launched the GT-R in 2007, many hailed it as the best value performance car on the market. Others labeled it as the most accomplished and technologically advanced high-performance car ever made. All the accolades are deserved, but the GT-R has something a little bit more special than just performance and value: a fancy nickname. The Nissan GT-R was given its nickname after a fictitious Japanese monster, Godzilla, due to its giant killing ability. Till date, that remains one of the coolest titles in the automotive industry. Did it live up to expectations? Absolutely. In trying to outdo Porsche in the luxury high-performance category, Nissan worked its engineering magic and ended up manufacturing a world beater that gave every other supercar heavyweight a run for its money. Suddenly, the likes of Porsche, Ferrari, and Lamborghini looked like they had lost a game on their own turf. Words on the street were that Nissan took tarmac samples from Germany and also purchased a brand new Porsche 911 Turbo to conduct in-house testing against the GT-R. You must be wondering if this is legal. Well, not like the consumers cared anyway. The car of the future that could be driven by anyone, anywhere, and at any time had just been launched, and it offered better performance and pricing than all existing supercars. That was all that mattered. Back then, this brutal point-to-point machine could deliver 473 horsepower and drift from 0 to 60 in 3.5 seconds. Nowadays, it is powered by a twin-turbo 3.8-liter V6 engine that gives off 565 horsepower. Its 0 to 60 time has also dropped by 0.6 seconds. And the price is no longer a bargain like it was when it first launched, but the Nissan GT-R still retains its position as one of the best supercars around. So, why is it being eased out of the European automobile market? Apparently, the second phase of the European air quality and noise regulation that was amended in 2014 kicks in this month. So, what does that mean for our beloved GT-R? Well, the European Union is on a mission to reduce the noise pollution from vehicles across the continent. To achieve this, the organization has set low standards for accepted noise levels across the board. Unfortunately, the rumbling generated by the Nissan GT-R exceeds this standard, which is why it's being kicked out of the European automobile market. So, in other words, the GT-R is too loud to ply the streets in Europe. Confirming the development, Nissan released an official statement earlier this month. 13 years after its European introduction as the icon of accessible automotive high performance, we can confirm that European GT-R production will end in March 2022 due to the new EU and UK drive-by noise regulations. That brings us to our next question. How loud is the Nissan GT-R? Actually, there's no official figure or benchmark from Nissan, but a test carried out by one curious owner showed that the GT-R exhaust produced 77 decibels at 2000 RPM and 88 decibels at 4000 revs. For clarification, a decibel is a logarithmic unit that's used to measure sound level. Before we continue our discussion, if you've made it this far, please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss more interesting content like this. A few years back, a modified variant of the Nissan GT-R got axed from the Nuremberg track because it produced 134 decibels. So, how loud is too loud? The expert opinion is that anything between 80 and 85 decibels is too loud, and listening to anything above 105 decibels for more than 15 minutes each week can result in permanent ear damage. The EU expands more on this, saying, protracted noise-related stress can exhaust human physical reserves, disrupt the regulatory capacity of organ functions, and hence limit their effectiveness. Traffic noise is a potential risk factor for the development of medical conditions and incidents such as high blood pressure and heart attacks. No comment from us. Luxury sports car enthusiasts will surely be disappointed by the exit of this high-performance machine from Europe, but let's face it, there are no surprises here. The GT-R isn't even the first Nissan to be excluded from the European automobile market. The Nissan Z actually holds that record. and the Japanese automaker blames it on the shrinking European sports car market and specific regulations on emissions. Sounds all too familiar, right? What this effectively means is that the period of dominance for Nissan sports cars in Europe is all but over, at least for the short term. It could be a blessing in disguise, though, because Nissan could seize this opportunity to launch another assault on the European luxury sports car market. So, the GT-R could well make a return as a hybrid or pure electric model and regain its place as one of the best sports cars, not just in Europe, but the world at large. What are your thoughts on the decision to oust the GT-R from the European market? Let us know by leaving your comments down below. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.